If you're watching this video, you most likely have started playing Leagues, and you most likely do not have unlocked your combat relic yet, and you are looking for a way, or you are looking for the way how to unlock this relic. Then this video is hopefully perfect for you. Because instead of just making a normal progress episode, I decided to make this one a little bit more informative and show you my way and what I did to reach my 6,000 league points pretty quick, as you ask me. If this video is helpful for you, don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment with your secret tips to reach as much league points as possible, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. And now, let's head right into it. So the first step was to find out what tasks are really worth doing in the early game and are pretty easy points to get early on your account. And for this there is actually a pretty easy method that you can also use, and this is basically just going into the wiki on their task site where they have listed every task and look up which tasks are done by most of the people. So I give you a quick tutorial. Go onto the website of the RuneScape wiki and you search for the page Catalyst League/tasks. And here you have a list of all the tasks that exist in the leagues at the moment. Then you can type in your in-game name and sync it with the website so you can see which tasks you have already done and which you have not. If you are, by the way, not able to load your stats, you just have to go into your settings in-game and then go to the last page right here which says wiki and then enable the wiki sync option so the wiki can actually get the data of your account. So now you basically have a list with all the tasks, and the tasks that you have done are already marked green, and you can also hide them completely so you don't see them at all. And now you obviously have some tasks that are pretty hard to do. For example, that you have to obtain a third age gear or a die. And you have also the easy tasks, which are most likely a little bit easier to do. For example, stuff like dance in the Falador party room. So, but now there's the question, how do you find out which tasks are easy to do and which are some really hard work? And there you have a pretty easy option, because on the right you can sort the tasks by what percentage of the player have already completed them. And then we see, for example, down here we have easy tasks basically, but only less than 0.1% of the player base have already done that. For example, like building the lodge in Anachronia, so basically no one has done that. And it only gives 30 league points because it's kinda a hard grind to get it, you know. But then you can also tick it the other way, and then you see the tasks that almost all the people have already done. And when I then, for example, show you my tasks that I have done on the account, you can see that a lot of them are just the tasks that are pretty easy to do. The dragon is defeated. There we go. What a cool thing. Also a league task, which gave me 30 league points, which is really cool. And yeah, I can now buy a dragon plate body, theoretically, but I can't wear it yet, and it is really expensive, and I can easily make one of my own. Oh, I already got one. I didn't know that. Just free 30 league points. There we go. That is our glacier down. First Sparrow's kill on the account, and we receive an elite clue. Yes! After my step 1 and actively doing all those tasks, I got pretty lucky because Jagex had the right timing to choose that they want to nerf the amount of points that you need to unlock relic tier 4, 5, 6 and 7. So I now already had the points that I needed to unlock my next tier. And my step 2 basically was also my relic choice. Because even though Production Master looks really cool, I decided to go with the Clue Connoisseur. And this effectively means that you have a really easy and simple time completing clues, because you can essentially teleport to your active clue steps, you can swap out clues that you can't complete, and you then also have just the minimum of steps that you can have on the clue. So you basically do clues really quick. And then you also get double the reward chest, have higher chance to receive rare drops, and you always get the maximum amount of loot in those chests. So basically, you can do clues really easy, you get better rewards, and this is just absolutely insane. And why is it insane? Because a lot of tasks in the RuneScape 3 leagues are actually attached to doing clues. For example, you have different tasks like doing X amount of clues of all the different tiers that exist. Then you have tasks for completing and receiving rare items of all the different clues that exist in the game. And this effectively just means that you just simply have really easy done the clues. You receive all those items. You just fill out collection log after collection log. And especially when you just unlocked the relic and you do your first clues, you get so many league points just thrown into your face. And you even have the chance to be lucky and get a die or third age item, which is essentially a 400 leagues points task. I wasn't lucky, but maybe you are.
Okay, shout out goes out to Chili Red PVM, who's here mining as well, who seems to be a viewer of mine. So shout out goes out to you. It feels actually really cool to get some recognition in the game. Yeah, thank you.
At the moment I am editing the video, but I also am at the point where I now have gathered 1000 materials, which is a 80 points leagues task, which is just insane. And with that, welcome to my step number 3 in this journey to the combat relic, basically. And this was doing something AFK, because up to this point I was actively playing the game and I had a lot of time to do so. But now I had to edit the video that I already uploaded. I had to go to work and all that stuff, which means that I effectively could not play the game, or if I could play the game, I just had the option to do something AFK at the side. So I decided to go for the mining grind, which is just absolutely insane how OP the mining grind actually is in terms of league points. Because you obviously get league points for reaching every 10th level the first time. So you get league points for reaching the first time level 20, 30, 40, 50, etc, etc. And when you, for example, reach level 90, these league points are already at 200 league points, which is a lot if your goal is to get to 6,000. But then when you decide to do mining, you also have every 10 levels another task that you can complete by mining the best ore that you basically can. So for example, at level 40, you can now mine adamite ore. So you have to, I think it's 30 adamite ore that you have to mine to receive another 30 league points, for example. And this also scales up until you are at the point where you need to mine, for example, bainite ore, and you have to mine 70 bainite ore, which gives you, again, 200 league points. But then besides that, you also have area tasks where you have to mine the same ore at a specific area and effectively get league points again. For example, with bainite ore, you get 200 league points to mine 70 pieces, and if you mine 10 pieces at a specific area, you also get an extra 80 league points, I think. And the same then also goes for the tier 90, because by reaching level 90 in mining, I received 200 league points. By mining 100 light and dark anima, I got another 200 league points. By mining 50 light anima of these 100 in Terranvin, I got another 200 league points. And to mine the other 50 dark anima at the dig site, I got another 80 league points. So effectively, just 680 league points just by reaching level 90 in mining, which is absolutely insane. And with those increased XP rates, it's also pretty free. And this was basically the way that I did. So I actively did the tasks everyone did. I then decided to get the clue relic and get a lot of points there, and then just AFK mined my way to level 90, and now I have unlocked the combat relic. Okay, so now the time has come. I have reached the 6,000 league points, and I want to see how much this changes for my combat style. So I am here in the PVM hub, and I decided to toggle these to max hit mode, and now we just hit them a little bit and see how much damage I do. And I can already see that I deal some okay-ish damage. For example, yeah, these crits, they are at like 1000, 1700, I think about 1800 is the max hit here. Then I can also use my fucking assault, which deals per hit 2135 damage. Okay, that's pretty interesting. And now, let's unlock the relic. And I want to know what actually the difference is right here. So I decided to go for the melee one, which is kind of risk because I have never played melee in this game before on a high level. So maybe I will fuck up all now, but I decided to do it anyways. And I have chosen the melee relic, which essentially gives me huge buffs to melee. For example, also that I now have a weapon bonus of plus 500. So this means that I should deal, I think, what is it? A level 60 weapon essentially gets to a level 90 in the real game. And I also have some extra range, by the way. But this is another topic. But now let's use Assault. What did we have? About 2200, and now my Assault actually makes so much more damage. Just 1000 damage more flat, just by having unlocked this relic. That is absolutely insane. That is just a level 60 weapon. Holy shit. And I am only level 55 in strength. Oh my god, this will be so fun.